what's that? The old saying, ghosts won't hurt you, but they'll make you hurt yourself. So anyway, don't hurt yourself today. But today we're talking about Halloween, and it's the Day of the Dead in some countries. It's celebrated. It celebrates the people that have gone before you, and supposedly, if you research it, and the Druids way back when, hundreds of years ago, they believe that the two worlds collide. Our world and the afterlife collide. And it's the one day a year that you can actually speak to the dead, and that the dead is walking among us. So that's where this whole Halloween thing comes, dressing up, trick-or-treating, and all that stuff. But every time I think of this holiday, or every time I see Skelly here and Bones, it reminds me of Ezekiel. I don't know if you guys know it. I'm sure you do. Everybody knows the parable of the dry bones. And it's in Ezekiel 37, 1 through 7. But God came to Ezekiel and he told him, he was like, what do you see? And Ezekiel was in a whole valley of just dry bones. Just withered up dry bones. And there was no life in them whatsoever. And God asked him, said, what do you see? What do you see? And he said, I see dry bones. I see dead people, Lord. And he said, can they come back to life? And he said, only you know that, Lord. And then here's the part I want you to pay attention to. He said, prophesize. Prophesize over these dry bones and say, behold, I bring breath of life into you bones. You shall live. God told Ezekiel to say that to those bones. It said, you shall live. That's what God told him. And guess what happened? You guys know the parable? Those bones started rising up. Those bones started to coming to life. That's what happened. And Ezekiel prophesied over them. And they started Skelly. Skelly's coming to life. That's what the Word of God can do. Well, that's Skelly there. He's coming back to life. The Word of God said, behold, you will come back to life. You guys get the idea. But prophesize, my brothers and sisters. Prophesize over your life. You have to. 1 John says the Word was with God and the Word was God. The things that come out of your mouth are the most powerful things in the world. You speak things into existence. He told Ezekiel to speak, to prophesize to those bones. My brothers and sisters, I ask you today, what in your life have you given up on? What have you given up on and that you think is dead? What? Is it your finances? Have you lost your job and you just don't see any way out and you're about to lose your house? Prophesize. Say, I will not lose my house. I will find another job. I will make more money. Prophesize, my brothers and sisters. What about your relationships in your life? With your wife, with your children, with your parents, with your friends, somebody's done something wrong to you, or you just can't believe that a family member would do that. Prophesize. Prophesize and say, Lord, I am going to heal that relationship. I am going to get along with my friends. That we are going to love each other again. Prophesize. Prophesize. It's all, the power lies in your mouth and the words that you speak. The Word is God. When you read that Bible, that's God. You're looking Him in the face. When you speak these words, you're speaking the words of God. If you're sick in the hospital and the doctor tells you only got 6 months to live, prophesize. Prophesize, my brother. He can raise the dead to life. He can raise the dead to life. He can bring you back to life. Breathe life into those bones. Breathe life into those bones. Skelly here is working with him. It can work with you, my brothers and sisters. So remember that. Remember to say what you believe. Believe what you say. If you worry, don't pray. If you pray, don't worry. Speak it. Know it. Believe it.